Instant noodles, such as Nissan cup noodles and Moroccan ramen, are emblematic of a troubling modern trend: the rise of ultra-processed, convenience-focused foods that offer speed and flavor at the expense of long-term health. While these products are often seen as lifesavers during busy days or late-night cravings, boiling water, a few minutes, and a hot meal is ready. They are also deeply problematic when examined through the lens of nutritional science. The widespread perception of instant noodles as a harmless, low-cost staple belies their role as one of the most nutritionally bankrupt and physiologically disruptive food products on the global market. The most immediate and dangerous concern with instant noodles is their astonishingly high sodium content. A single serving of Moroccan chicken flavor ramen contains around 830 milligrams of sodium, over one-third of the American Heart Association's recommended daily limit of 2,300 milligrams. Many consumers eat the entire package, which often contains 2 servings, bringing the sodium total closer to 1,600 milligrams in a single meal. Nissan's cup noodles fare no better, sometimes exceeding 1,200 milligrams per container. This chronic overload of salt is directly linked to elevated blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, and premature death. High sodium intake is also known to contribute to calcium loss from bones, which over time can weaken skeletal integrity, especially in older adults. But sodium is only one piece of the problem. Instant noodles typically contain monosodium glutamate, MSG, a flavor enhancer that makes bland ingredients taste intensely savory. While MSG is generally recognized as safe in small quantities, its use in processed foods has raised long-standing concerns. Some individuals report headaches, flushing, and other symptoms after consuming large amounts of MSG, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as Chinese restaurant syndrome. While clinical data remains mixed, the real danger lies in the way MSG stimulates overeating. It artificially enhances flavor without adding nutrition, encouraging people to consume more than they otherwise would, reinforcing the cycle of poor eating habits. Instant noodles are also filled with preservatives like tertiary butyl hydroquin, TBHQ, a synthetic antioxidant used to extend shelf life. TBHQ is derived from petroleum and has been linked to potential health risks when consumed frequently, including immune system dysfunction and, in some studies, precancerous changes in cells. Though the quantities per package are small, regular intake of processed foods containing TBHQ and similar additives adds up over time, creating a cumulative toxic burden that the body must work constantly to process and detoxify. Another critical issue is the nutritional emptiness of instant noodles. They are typically made from highly refined white flour, lacking in fiber, essential fatty acids, and complex carbohydrates. The result is a meal that delivers a sharp burst of simple carbohydrates without sustained energy or satiety. After consumption, blood sugar levels spike and fall quickly, often leaving the consumer hungry again within a short time. This can lead to a pattern of overeating and erratic hunger cues that destabilize normal appetite regulation and promote metabolic dysfunction. For people who rely on instant noodles regularly, whether due to financial constraints, time pressure, or simply habit, the health consequences can be severe. In a 2014 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, researchers found that frequent instant noodle consumption, twice or more per week, was associated with a higher risk of metabolic syndrome, particularly in women. This syndrome includes abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, elevated fasting glucose, and abnormal cholesterol levels, all precursors to chronic diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. There is also a cultural and societal dimension to the rise of instant noodles. In many parts of the world, including the United States, South Korea, India, and much of Southeast Asia, these products are a dietary mainstay not just of college students and low-income families, but also increasingly among children and working adults. They're cheap, widely available, and aggressively marketed as a modern convenience food. But they are deeply imbalanced in every way: too much salt, too many chemical additives, too little nutrition, and far too much reliance on artificial enhancement to mimic the experience of real food. Moreover, instant noodles are often packaged in materials containing harmful substances like bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical found in the lining of many styrofoam cups and plastic containers. BPA is known to be an endocrine disruptor, meaning it can interfere with hormone function and has been linked to reproductive issues, developmental problems in children, and increased cancer risk. While some manufacturers have moved toward BPA-free packaging, not all have, and labeling is often unclear. Even the fat content in these noodles is problematic. Many brands pre-fry their noodles in palm oil or other cheap, low-quality oils before packaging. This process adds saturated fats that further compound the product's impact on cardiovascular health. Reheating these fats during preparation also raises the risk of forming harmful lipid oxidation products, which contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Ultimately, instant noodles are a textbook example of how modern food engineering can strip a traditional food concept of all nutritional integrity while disguising it with flavor, convenience, and affordability. What's left is a shell of a meal, a processed imitation of sustenance that may satisfy immediate hunger but undermines every pillar of human health in the long run. In conclusion, instant noodles are not a harmless indulgence or a smart shortcut. They are an engineered food-like substance that delivers high levels of sodium, unhealthy fats, artificial additives, and nearly zero essential nutrition. While they may seem like a convenient solution in a pinch, their repeated use can inflict deep damage: nutritional, metabolic, hormonal, and cardiovascular, especially when consumed as a dietary staple. For those serious about protecting their health, reducing or eliminating instant noodles from the regular diet is not just advisable, it is urgent.